Namaste, good morning. My appeal to the Prime Minister of this country, India, the great country India. Mr. Prime Minister, on the August 15th, Independence Day, you spoke about women's security. And then your own party MLAs have suggested for the remission and release of these rapists and murderers in Gujarat in the Bilkis Banu case. Are you justified? Have you ever spoken up one word? There is a big drama going on in Tamil Nadu. Your actress and your party member, Khushbu, is crying. She's crying because she's got 2 daughters. But it was not she who first opposed. It was Lalita Kumar Mangalam who opposed, who spoke sensibly, who didn't put any drama. She spoke very sensibly, very appealing. I appreciate, I don't know who she is, but then I appreciate her talk. But not Khushbu. Khushbu is pretending. Khushbu has jumped various parties and now she's sitting in your party where she has abused you so badly. I have also never spoken like that. But she has abused you. But today she is, blowing the trumpet for you. These are all opportunists in politics. You and your party members, none of you all spoke against that MLA singer in UP who raped that Unnao, that minor girl. The whole family, most of them were killed and harassed. But did you speak up? No. And today this girl Khushbu is talking. Why the other party female members have not hit the road? Why your finance minister is a lady? Your women's welfare, whatever that minister is, Smriti Irani, what is she doing? Why she has not come to the road? They should have come to the road first because you got the money, you got the power to hit the road. When you do it, there are thousands of people watching it. When I do it, nobody will come. Okay? So let her not preach when there is dirt on her own back. Mr. Prime Minister, you talk about women's safety, women's thing, education, blah, blah, blue. But nothing. All that is only talk. Here, Bilkis Banu, whichever religion she might belong to, what those crooks, what those beasts did that day is wrong. They raped a pregnant woman and killed her 3-year-old child, earned her mother. This is a country, this is a Punya Bhumi. And these Brahmins have done this nonsense? And you are talking they are Brahmins and that they have to be released? If a Brahmin does, it's wrong, it's right. And if a scheduled caste person does, it's wrong. Law and rule is the same for everybody, Mr. Prime Minister. I didn't know they had separate laws for the Muslims, separate laws for the Christians, separate laws for the Hindus, separate laws for the Brahmins, separate law for the scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, for the backwards and blah, 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 blah. Caste. This country is a great country with a lot of resources. But you politicians and corrupt bureaucrats are ruining this country. Your administration is terrible. Where you are good and where you are right, I will appreciate, I will support. I will never go against it, even if I don't like you or if I like you. You are busy raiding everybody. Yes, you raid all the corrupt people. I will be with you, I'll pray for you, I'll pat you, I'll congratulate you, everything. But why you are not raiding the corrupt people in your own party? You mean to say there's nobody corrupt in your party? How did Amit Shah's son earn 80,000 crores? From where? Because he comes from Tata Birla family, right? From where did Adani's get? A fellow who had declared insolvency? Why don't you come and recommend for all of us in the banks for loans? Come stand with me, accompany me to SBI and get me a loan. I do good business. I'll give you profits. Don't pretend, Mr. Prime Minister. You don't think that everybody is going to keep quiet. A young girl, Nandini Anandan in Tamil Nadu, is talking every day. I appreciate that young girl. Boldly she is opposing what all you are doing. Don't think everybody will be quiet. My Krishna, my Shiva is asking me to speak up whenever there's something going wrong, whether it's the Prime Minister, or whether it's the President or the country or the Chief Justice of India. When you do something wrong, we have to keep quiet. In my own case, a few weeks back, The justice signed a wrong judgment, but he pronounced a different judgment. But what they typed and what he signed was different. For 2 weeks I suffered because of the judgment. But no sorry. For the 2 weeks, even if I had died, who will bring back my life? So when the sitting judge makes a mistake, who is to punish them? Do they call us up and say sorry personally? No. But we should not talk against them. We should not say a word against them. Because they are justices. And what justices are they rendering? What justice? Delayed. Delayed justice is denied justice. Mr. Prime Minister, please, for heaven's sake, this is not the way to run a country. You are just one-sided, you're partial. You're supporting your clan, which is not good. This country is a country with so many languages, so many religions, so many castes. Leave all that, we don't need. But be impartial. A Prime Minister has to be above board. He should be impartial and not partial like the way you are behaving. Mr. Prime Minister, you will not be the Prime Minister all the while in this country. You are not going to be permanent on this earth. We all have to die one day. And how we die is most important. Not the way Indira Gandhi died, not the way Rajiv Gandhi died, no. Including the poor man, Mr. Shastri. He was murdered. The good man was murdered. But you people think that because you are in power, you just fail to understand the miseries of the common man. The honest citizen of this country is suffering. Your taxes, your GST is a bungled tax structure. It's a failed structure. You don't want to accept it because your ego is so fat. The GST is a failed tax. You don't have so many slabs. This is like Tuklak tax. GST is Tuklak tax. Mr. Prime Minister, I am appealing to you in all good faith that you will reason out and accept your faults and set right things. Otherwise, you are ruining a great country's future. This country is a great country. I love my country. I don't want anybody to rob my country. Thank you, GITA TV and Swatantra Party subscribers.